Okay, so today we're gonna try to run actually stepper motors using the GRBL shield and Arduino. So we're gonna follow the steps. Actually, we have a couple of downloads that needs to be done. We have a couple of hardware, but I'm not gonna cover the hardware now because I put some pictures in your document on the lab sheet, so you can follow that. The first thing first that you need to do is to download and install the GRBL software on your Arduino, or flash it, and we do that by using what we call the X loader, and you should be able to download it. I already posted the links where to get the X loader from. So if you go to the lecture note, and let me just see, I have the applications here of stepper motor. So if you go here, scroll down, this is your assignment. This is your, where is it? There. Here's your assignment. So basically you just have to copy paste this this link, and you should be able to use the X loader. Now it's very important, like I said here in my description, that you need to create kind of like a folder for all these items. I called it GRBL or GRBL master. So if you click on it, you have the X loader, you have the hex file, which is one of the most important parts. This is what to use actually with the X loader in order to flash it to the Arduino. So if you click on this and go to X loader, you will see something like this. I'm gonna run it, and there you go. So first of all, you have to choose the location of your hex file, which you already downloaded. I choose version 8 from the hex file, so make sure to choose the 8. It works, so we don't want to test the new one, which is the 9th. I don't know if it's reliable or not, so we're going to stick with the version 8. Choose the Ono, because we have the Ono, and choose the one that's 328. Okay, so this is the newer version, which is that we have. COM4. So now choose the right COM and then leave the baud rate as it is. Now for the COM port, you have to make sure that it's the right COM, because you have probably more than one. To do that, just go to your device manager. This is your device manager. So go to device manager and check the port. There you go, ports and COM. So you click on this, and you see here that the Arduino COM4. So I know that it's on COM4. So close this. I don't need this now. So this is how you make sure that, and then you upload. I already uploaded, so I don't want to do that again. So you just hit upload, and you should see the lights blinking on your Arduino for a couple of seconds, minutes, and then it stopped blinking, and you know by then that it's there. Okay, so now let me just make sure to close now. Okay, so now we have the X loader, and again, if you want to find the hex file, you just go there and choose, like I said, version 8. I already put it in my description, so make sure to choose that, not 9. There's another one that's a little bit upper version, that is 9. It's not working. Well, I don't know if it's not working, but I mean it's I never tried it, so I don't want to risk it. So let's stick with what we have. Alright, so let's go back here. So make sure the connections. So this is very important to do. GRBL sheet does not have a reverse polarity protection. So if you connect the shield with the wrong polarity, you are going to destroy your GRBL sheet. So please make sure to connect it in the right way. So plus to plus, minus to minus. The ground has to be connected to the negative, and the V on, I guess, is connected to the V positive. And we're going to use the 24-volt power supply, so connected to that. Use the multimeter if you're not sure which one is the positive or the negative, to check the polarity. Now once you done with the polarity, open Arduino. So I'm going to open Arduino. No, I don't have. So let's go here. You go to Arduino IDE and open it. Now I have everything is connected. The blue LED is there, solid, on my GRBL shield, so I know it's connected. I know the COM. So now the first thing you have to do is to go to Tools, Ports, and make sure that the COM for Arduino Uno is connected. It's checked. So there's a check mark there. If not, click on it. So make sure that there is a check mark there. Now, once we know that it's connected, go to the serial port monitor, and you should see this message. If you don't see the message, it's not connected. Also, I want you to make sure that both, so you have a drop down menu here, you have both NL and CR selected, and now you can, for help it says type this. So for help, just put the $, and you get the help. If you want to know details about, so if you put the $sign, you get these instructions, and these are very important description for your GRBL shield. So make sure to read this and try to understand what each one means, especially the first three, and also about the feed rate and so on. So each one has some meaning, and this is the default setting for the GRBL shield. You can also send G-code from here, so you can go, I'm going to use capital G00 X, for example. I'm going to move it 10 millimeters, so this is 10 millimeters, hit the enter, and you can't see it, but you can, I have the motor that is connected to the X terminal, moved by, or rotated, what is equivalent to 10 millimeters. So now you know that everything is good. That's good. You don't want to, like, when we deal with G-code, as we're going to learn in the lecture part, we need to have the entire program sent to the, or executed. I don't want to have type line by line, like so, like we did then right now. So make sure to close it before we go to the other program, because you cannot use the port, because the port will be in use, so you cannot use it in a different program. So anyways, let's go to Chrome, and Chrome probably is the only browser that this web based software called Chilipeppr works. So this is the website. This is the main website. Now the first thing that you have to do is to, if you click on this, you get to this website for the GitHub, and all you have to do is to scroll down. You don't have to worry about that. So go scroll down and choose whatever works for you. In this case, I have Windows 68. I click on that and extract it to the. I extracted that to my GRBL master folder. So I have it in my folder here. What do you get? You get the following. You will get the serial port JSON server. So this is basically server that Chilipeppr works on. Now, once you have this extracted to your, you can go ahead and read if you want to, but all you have to do is to click on that and run it. Now, let me just wait a little bit here before I run it. So I'm going to go back. So then you're done with that. Just leave it in your folder, the GRBL folder, and go back to chilipeppr.com. Now I'm going to scroll down, look for the GRBL one. So chilipeppr.com/GRBL. So this is what you look for, because this is the shield what we have. If you have in the future, if you decided to build your own CNC with TinyG, you can use that. It's a little bit more expensive. It's powerful though. So we're gonna go with the GRBL. So the GRBL needs Arduino. So let's click on that. So once we click on this, you will have this GUI here. Now, what it says here is that serial port is not connected, and of course there is a message, and everything is not ready to work yet. So the first thing you do is go and have this work. Click on the serial port JSON server and run it, and there you go. All you have to do is to run it. So you just leave it on. So do not close it. Just leave it on. You should see your if you're already connected, you should see actually the Arduino port connected here, and it's on COM4. So I'm gonna minimize it and leave it on. What you have to do, especially for the first time, you need to go to your server and make sure that you're connected to your localhost. So whatever your localhost is, so just have connected to. So I'm gonna do unconnected, and then it will ask me here to choose my port. So you have to choose the right one. I have this connected to COM4. This is COM4. Now you have to change this. Unfortunately, you have to do it every time you log in or you come in here to use it. And make sure it's on 9600. Now when you change it, it will remember it. Actually, you have to change it only once, so you don't have to do it twice. So once all these selected, click anywhere actually, but I'm going to click on the check mark here and look at here on the screen. So you have all the connection done basically with the and it gives you all the options that they have. You remember the same thing that we saw on the serial monitor for the Arduino IDE. Same thing is here. Now we already is connected. It's already highlighting green. If you go down, it's already here. It's already connected. It's green. Perfect. So we go up, and this you might not see it for the first time. So, but this is a place where you can return to 0. You can jog the motors and so on. And this is the visual part. So it's very nice actually so now you can actually get again, you can type your G00X10 and you will see the motors are running, by the way. You'll see this one is here. You can also zero your motors as well. So go back to 0, and you can actually also select certain files, G-code files, and so on. So let's see this. So this is the Chilipeppr code. But the nice thing that if you have a G-code file, for example, and you say, for example, I have a G-code file that I saved earlier, and I call it class plan G-code. No, not this one. There you go, rectangle. Basically, I wrote this. It's very simple. It's basically writing join rectangle, but all you have to do is to select it and drag it and drop it here. It will ask you if you want to change it to millimeter or inches. So I'm just going to use millimeters, and there you go. You have the shape in here actually. And now if you want to run the program, you just have to do is to click in here, and you will see that the motors are running, and also the simulator is running as well. And that's it basically. So now you can create whatever G-code. You can actually create a G-code from a CAD file. Probably you're going to learn about it, or you're learning about it in future courses. But you can generate that using, for example, MasterCam. You can generate the G-code file from from SolidWorks, for example, and you can import that G-code file into Chilipeppr, like I said, the same way that we did with the G-code that we have, just by drag and drop it, and you should be able to visualize it and run it as well. Alright, thank you.